It's another day. It's another three things. Today, we're going to talk about the three things that proved your life is built on Christ. Now, our life is a living billboard of Christ. In fact, we are labeled even as ambassadors of Christ. So how others sees us reflect the kind of life. Now, let's take a look at it right now so that at least we'll have an idea how are we going to project this life. Now, if you want to prove that our life is really built on Christ based on what others will see it, number one, we need to obey His word, even if it's hard. Now, in Matthew 7, verse 24, it says here, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and does them may be compared to a wise man who built his house on the rock." Now, our foundation in Christ is proven not just by what we know, but by what we obey. When storms do come in our life, in which there are so many, it's our obedience to His word that keeps us standing. Obedience is evidence of a true disciple. Number two, your identity and worth come from Him alone. Now, in Colossians 3, verse 3, it says here, "For you died, and your life has been hidden with Christ in God." Now, when your life is built on Christ, you don't chase validation from the world. You don't need their affirmation. Your security, our joy, and sense of purpose are rooted in Christ alone. You know who you are. Look at your possession in Christ. In fact, when Christ died for us, we became His children and adopted. In fact, we are labeled as co-heir with Christ. And lastly, number three, you persevere through trials with faith. In 1 Corinthians 3, verse 11, it says here, "For no one can lay a foundation other than the one which is laid, which is Jesus Christ." Now, life built on Christ doesn't mean life without any pain or even sufferings. But it means you won't be shaken when those things comes. Faith that endures, peace that remains, and hope that never fades all point to a life that is grounded in Jesus. Storms test the foundations, but only lives that is built on Christ will remain. Now let your words, your values, your walk reveal who your life is truly built on. Till next, bye.